There's a time I was in the barber shop and we were having a conversation or a mini argument, and then there was this one guy who said he's limited. And then my barber and I wondered and asked him, how are you limited? And then he was like, I'm just limited, and this body of mine is limited in its capabilities. My barber asked him, can you dance? He was like, no. And then my barber proceeded and asked him, so if you were to teach yourself how to dance or learn how to dance, would you dance? He said, yes. And then we asked him again, how are you limited? And he just went on and said, I'm just limited, and as human beings are limited. And that right there is a bad mentality, because how do you expect to achieve anything if you've already told yourself and wired your brain to say that you cannot possibly do something? And in this video, I'm going to give you 7 mindset shifts for you to harness the power of your brain and view the world through a different lens. Now, before we proceed, what is a mindset? A mindset is a set of beliefs, attitudes, and perceptions that shape how we view the world and interpret it. It also includes our own challenges and capabilities. It is also a frame or lens in which we view the world and set our own expectation, as the word says, it is a setting of the mind. So, with that said, what are the mindset shifts we need to implement? Number 1, it's all just in your head. And let me prove that to you. There is what is known as the placebo effect in the medical field. With this, a group, which is split into 2 groups, are given 2 sets of pills. One pill is an active pill, and the other pill is a placebo. It's an inactive pill, and it also may be a sugar pill. But for ethical reason, the groups are told that there might be a dummy pills, but sometimes not even the researchers know which pill is a dummy pill. This is called a double-blind test. After the individuals are given the pills, 1/3 of the participants who take the dummy pills will experience relief from their symptoms, maybe relief from headache, seasickness, or whatever their sickness is. Now, if someone is relieved from their sickness or healed, it may be logical to assume that the sickness was imaginary. But no, it's not imaginary. And research has shown that the mind plays an important role in the development of disease. For example, stress may lead to high blood pressure, which in turn might lead to the risk of a heart disease. So, just as the mind can contribute to physical disorder, it can also contribute to its cure. Number 2, everything begins in your mind. In the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, it says that there are 2 creations. Firstly is the mental creation, and secondly, the physical creation. Now, this is true whether you're creating content, whether you're making music, whether you're painting, whether you want to start a new business, the buildings that were built, the innovations. They all started with an idea before they were physically built. So the next time you want to produce something, try spending some time visualizing it before you actually produce it. Hi, my name is Anderson Himambo and welcome to my YouTube channel. Number 3, your mind adapts to anything. If you try something new for the first time, it will be difficult, of course, but after repetition, your mind will have no choice but to adapt. I'll give you an example of David Goggins. When he was young, he had learning difficulties because he was fed with a bad hand, such as an abusive father and trauma. He could learn something in class or read it and not understand it. For 1 hour lesson taught, he could spend like 6 hours just trying to understand what was being taught, and he just did it through repetitions. You read it, you write it, and in a 6 months period, he could read, understand, and write just as much as his fellow classmates, because the mind had no choice but to adapt. Therefore, you become what you immerse yourself in. Number 4, your mind becomes stronger in adversity. Things happen. That's life. Bad things happen, and what matters is how you respond and not what happens to you. You can choose to respond negatively or consider them as wrong and cry, or you can use that experience as fuel for a better future. Charles R. Swindoll says, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. So the next time something bad happens to you, consider it and embrace it, because that mindset allows you to grow, and it's a learning opportunities for you to tackle more challenges in the future, rather than letting it hold on to you as a limitation. Let it boost you into a better future, because at the end of it all, you come back stronger, ready to tackle the next challenges. Number 5, adopt an abundance mindset. Nothing is limited to you. The world is big enough to accommodate everyone and provide you with what you need. You just gotta go and get it. Shifting from a scarcity mindset where you think there are limited resources, there's no place for you in this world, to an abundance mindset where there are unlimited opportunities, many resources, many possibilities for you to experience, will open up more doors that you didn't even know existed. This allows for collaboration, gratitude, and possibilities rather than limitation. Number 6, focus on solutions and not problems. Wayne Dyer says, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So next time, instead of you trying to look at problems, try looking for solutions. Adopting a solution-oriented mindset helps you take proactive steps towards you overcoming and tackling challenges. This allows for creative thinking, resilience, and a proactive approach towards problem solving. Number 7, be open-minded. Being open-minded involves the willingness to learn new ideas, perspectives, and experiences, because your opinions and beliefs are not the only valid ones. Being open-minded allows you to actually learn, which promotes personal growth, understanding, and allows you to adapt in an ever-changing world.